Our final question comes from, let's see, a Tisha Kettles, and oh boy, I can't wait to get into this question. And she writes, "Hey Alex, so there are rumors circulating that Beyonce is in Black Panther 2. I read that her team denounced those rumors, but I'm seeing that the people didn't want Beyonce in this movie because she can't act. Do you think Beyonce is a bad actor?" Well, thank you for your question, Tisha. I believe I pronounced your last name. I mean your first name right, Tisha. So thank you for your question. Okay, first of all, when this report came out, even in the report, it never said that she was going to be in Black Panther 2. At least the report I read was is that she did $100 million deal with Disney in regards to some songs and things that she was doing musically, not necessarily her acting. So I don't, it was more, in my opinion, at least from what I took from it, was more music related. Her team then later on that day, or I believe the very next morning, denounced that said that she's never had any meetings with Disney in regards to her making any form of music, cameos, or all this other stuff. So that got debunked really fast. And then I saw conversations saying that, she was going to be Storm and Black Panther 2, and she was going to be one of the marquee people. Like Beyonce was going to replace Nakia in Black Panther, and I'm like, even if that were true, I don't think that T'Challa is just going to be like, oh, she has powers and she's fine. Sorry, Nakia. I'm gonna go. I don't believe that would ever happen. So that was debunked. Now to answer the question. Is do I think that she's a bad actor? Now I can't speak for Ian, and I can't speak for everyone else. I have noticed, and even with some of my peers or people who've done this, are hopping on the train of Beyonce is a bad actor. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I would like to point out movies like, I like there's a few movies that she has done that are not good, obviously. But there are movies that I've watched that I think that she's decent in. Like she did really well in Dreamgirls. She did really well in Obsession. I think it's called Obsessed or Obsession. I liked her in Fighting Temptations with Cuban Gooding Jr. There's this one film she did, I believe it's called Carmen or Karen, where she's like a very dramatic actor, like enduring the loss of her son. So Beyonce can act. I mean, I can't wholeheartedly say from looking at her filmography that she's a terrible actor. I can't put that label on her. There's this one person that I saw who is shitting on her because of her performance on Lion King, but you've never seen the movie, and you're justifying. You're saying that she's a bad actor because of she didn't show enough emotion in Lion King, and you've even said that, oh well, I didn't watch the movie because I heard that she was a bad actor and I saw all the behind the scenes stuff. I'm like, first of all, and this is my gripe with that is that she was playing Nyla, the older version of Nyla. Nyla, even in the original movie, wasn't like a spunky, like active Oscar-winning actor. I don't know how much she could have given to that role. So when I watched the live action Lion King and I was judging her performance, I thought it was okay for what it was. It didn't need to be Oscar level for me to be so in love with her portrayal in Lion King. So a lot of people are just shitting on her because of her portrayal in Lion King, and I'm like, I don't really see why people are piling up on her. But Ian, you saw this news. You saw that she could potentially be our Storm and be in Black Panther. I just want to know, what do you think about her potentially joining Black Panther, and do you think she's a good actor?
Well, first and foremost, you should never crap on a movie you've never seen before. So
Exactly.
I'm gonna put it out there right now. Whoever said that, you're very ignorant. So yeah, take that, mom. I'm just kidding. So I live in two different worlds. If you follow my channel, I do a lot of like hip hop and music stuff, and then I also do like movies and television. Both worlds are different when they look at Beyonce. In the music world, Beyonce's queen, god, whatever you want to put her. She's the highest of the high talent. You know, she's near perfect. In the movie and television world, they bash her like crazy. I've noticed. Like whenever she's in a movie, before the trailer even comes out, when it's the announcement that she's going to be whatever, they are immediately trashing her. So it's weird that I see these two type of worlds view Beyonce in a different way. It's crazy. My personal opinion about her acting, I'm with you. I've seen her do great stuff. So I've never understood this notion of she can't act. I think it's just a lot of people that just don't like her, kind of like a Brie Larson stuff like that. When people don't like somebody, they just I don't care if it's Oscar worthy. You're terrible. I hate you. They got their mind made up for it. So I'm against that type of look when it comes to this movie and television community that we're in. But yeah, I saw this article. I immediately thought it was bogus. Like when it came to her being in Black Panther or her being Storm. I mean, we always got to check the sources. John Campea says it all the time. Check the sources. These sources were they're just somebody's in their basement's article pages. It was ridiculous. So I'm for her being in the MCU. She's not my first pick for Storm, and she's not my first pick. I mean, if she was written well in Black Panther, maybe. I don't know what her character would be, but she's not my pick for Storm. But she's not a bad actress, and rappers and singers rap and enjoying movies and television shows all the time, man. Will Smith's one of the greatest. Mark Wahlberg does a great job. Ice Cube. We could go through the list all day. But like before we make this assumption of what Beyonce is going to do, check these sources and read the full article because it's never once said that. So people just either want this or they want to hate this idea. So we just got to look at the sources and calm down before the beehive kills us.
Yeah, yeah, and I agree. Check your sources, and we have to calm down. Listen, I understand that people have their opinions about actresses and people who are in the hip hop or movie industry, but I disagree with the notion of piling up on actors or actresses because you saw them do one thing or maybe a couple other things. Like I said, like when I look at her filmography as an actress, and if you look up her filmography, it's actually not that long, but the movies that she has been in, her performances have been at least at times very good, very like like her performance in Dreamgirls, she wasn't playing just a singer. She went through some shit. Like she went through some shit with Jamie Foxx. Like so, I don't believe that she's a terrible actress at all. I do think though, if she were added on to Black Panther, I think that I personally don't think she should be Storm. She should definitely have a secondary, very small role that can contribute to the people of Wakanda. So that's my take on it. But what do you guys think? Do you think that Beyonce should be in Black Panther? Do you think that she's a terrible actress, or do you think that she's a great actress? Jump into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts.